welcome to my 30-week pregnancy update. I am going crazy over Christmas, and that's why today I'm filming in front of my Christmas tree, because I just couldn't help it, I guess. And for today I actually had a bunch of things written down that I wanted to talk about, and then I went to both a midwife appointment and a doctor appointment today, and now I have even more to talk about. So this is gonna be a long video, and I'm not even gonna make any excuses or try to like speed things up, because it's gonna get to take the time that it takes. Theo is now about the size of a platypus without the tail. Such a weird animal, but I think they're kind of cute. And things, I know I've said this several times, I know everyone says this, but things are really going fast now. And I think that it's partly because it's this time of year, it's the holidays, and things just, the days just go by so quickly. And also I feel like it's kind of because I'm past the hump, I'm past the halfway point, way past now. And it's kind of like, I don't know, every week obviously I've gone way more weeks than I have weeks left, if that makes any sense. So I've now gone 30 weeks and I have 10 left. It's weird, and in a way I think it's kind of hard, because I really want to enjoy the pregnancy so much, because I've been longing for it for so long, and I felt like I didn't really relish it as much with Tyrion's pregnancy. So I really wanted to, like, I don't know, I don't want it to go by quickly and me not appreciating it enough. But that's also so hard, because you have other things to think about and to do, and there are definitely bad parts about pregnancy. And yeah, I'm just trying to be appreciative and to really like stop several times throughout the day and just be happy and thankful that I'm pregnant. Something else that I'm thinking a lot about is the fact that Tyrion's day in the pregnancy, I guess, where he was born, is getting closer and closer. Today is actually exactly 4 weeks away from the day that he was born in the pregnancy. He was born at 34 weeks and 1 day, and I am today 30 weeks and 1 day. So 4 more weeks, and then I kind of won't know the rest of the pregnancy, or I won't have anything to compare it to, because I never went further than that with his pregnancy. So that's kind of a weird thought, and that's gonna be coming up so soon, because again, the days and the weeks are going by so fast. As for symptoms, I actually have a bunch of them that I wanted to talk about today. First off, heartburn is still a bitch, and some days I don't feel it very much, some days I feel it so badly, especially in the evenings, but also in the afternoons. And today I felt it like at 10 in the morning, bending over and like putting my socks on and stuff. It's getting trickier, and I don't really remember that part from my pregnancy with Tyrion. I'm sure I had it at the very end, but I don't remember it. So it's kind of like, it's an adjustment, and I tend to let Tyrion pick stuff up for me a lot, and also Michael, just because it's just not comfortable anymore. And speaking about uncomfortableness, something else that I've started noticing, that I'm actually noticing right now, is that sometimes I can't seem to find a way to sit or lie down or whatever that's comfortable. And I'm like that right now. So if I keep moving around in the shot, that's because I'm trying to find a way to sit. I'm actually sitting on a pillow on the floor right now, and it's not comfy. My feet are also starting to get affected by, I guess, the added weight, because my feet are hurting pretty much every day, especially at the end of the day, and especially of course when I've been moving a lot and like walking a lot and stuff. Leg cramps are back. In the past 2 nights I've had them 3 times, and they're so painful. A symptom that is actually more for Theo than for me, but I am experiencing it, is that he is having more hiccups. I've felt him having hiccups probably every day or almost every day this past week, and I actually read in one of my pregnancy apps for this week that hiccups might be picking up or like happening more often because the baby is starting to practice breathing, which is just, yeah, it's kind of crazy and fun and weird. And yeah, I don't know, it's just such a weird thought that he is practicing breathing in there, and soon he's gonna be out here breathing. But yeah, lots of hiccups. Unfortunately, they make me queasy. I get nauseous when he gets the hiccups, and also sometimes when he kicks, very like not randomly, when he kicks kind of at a specific pace, I guess. And then the last symptom is actually mental. It's a mental thing for me, and I realized it's probably been going on for a while, but I realized it yesterday, and that is that I am having a bunch of control issues, and I have them always. I'm kind of that kind of person who, you know, I want to write everything down in my calendar, and I want everything, like, I just want control over what's gonna happen, and I don't know, my surroundings. But I have noticed, like I said, that I am, it's just very exaggerated, and I don't know, I have a hard time explaining it for some reason. It's just mainly schoolwork. I am so organized right now with everything. I have like every page that I need to read written down, exactly when I need to read it, and I have like everything is meticulous, and I think it's good because I mean, there's at least one good part about it, and that is that I'm organized and I'm not gonna miss anything. But it's kind of gotten to the point where I panic if I'm not organized or if I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. So yesterday I asked my like the people in my group that I'm working with at school if we could like plan out every group session that we were gonna have at the university, so that I can book a group room for us at the like university library for every specific time that we're gonna be there and everything. And I then realized that, oh wow, this is kind of getting out of hand, and at the same time I don't think it's really affecting anyone in a negative way. It's just kind of like people might look at me and think that I'm going kind of crazy, but I think that's okay when you're pregnant. It's just Last week I told you about kind of a homework thing that I got from my psychologist about not stressing about the birth and thinking about it too much. And what I have noticed this past week is that I don't, which is kind of strange. I actually haven't really had to check myself and stop thinking about it, I think, at all. I'm not stressing about it, and I'm not anxious about it. Clearly, I am not as stressed as I was when I was pregnant with Tyrion, and that's gotta be a good thing. So, yeah, kind of surprising. Okay, let's go into baby buys or pregnancy buys for this week. They're not super exciting, but I still want to show them. This is one of the things that I ordered online. It's just a like rain cover for the stroller. It was super cheap on a Black Friday sale thing, so that's why I got it. And I also got a very, very cheap and discounted nursing bag or diaper bag, but it says nursing bag on the tag. Actually, this is what the tag says. So that kind of shows you the quality of this bag. They didn't even like take time to spell check their labels and stuff, but whatever. I think it's gonna be a good bag for as long as it lasts, and it was very cheap. It has lots of storage in the big compartment in here. Of course you can't see much because it's black, but it has that, and then it has lots of like little pockets here, and yeah, I think it's gonna work for what I need it for, basically. Oh man, I have already filmed for 19 minutes. Let's get into it. First, I had a midwife's appointment, and she measured my tummy. It has grown 2 centimeters since last time, which is 2 weeks ago, and I got to see it on the chart, and he is growing like exactly according to the normal chart, so that's good, I guess. And his heartbeat was good. He was at 157 at first, then he went down to like 140, 145. He was moving at the same time, so he was kind of like up and down, but he had a good heartbeat. My blood pressure was good. It was actually the exact same numbers that she got last time, so that's good. And I think that's pretty much the most interesting parts of that appointment. Also, she told me to leave a urine test, so I had to like pee in a cup in a specific way. I had to like wipe first, and it shouldn't be the first pee that comes out, and it shouldn't be like the last of the pee that comes out. So I had to like, yeah, it was complicated for just leaving a urine test, but I managed to do it, and I left the urine sample, and apparently they are gonna check for bacterial infection or UTI. I think it's the same thing. The reason they're checking for this is because it is one of the common reasons for preterm labor, and of course we want to avoid that, or you always want to avoid it, but since I went into preterm labor with Tyrion, they're being kind of extra thorough and checking things that they wouldn't check for any other pregnant lady, I guess. So I'm gonna get those results in about 2 days. And then right after I went to the doctor's, and I was actually quite nervous for this appointment because I just don't like those kinds of exams, you know, down there, because they're very painful for me. But he was nice, and I've seen him several times before, and so I was semi-calm. And the first thing he did is that he checked like the mucus down there. He checked for vaginitis. I'm only like just looked these translations up on Google, so if something sounds weird or off, then I might have found an incorrect translation, and if so, just let me know in the comments. But I think what he was talking about was what in English is called vaginitis, and that again is a common reason for preterm labor, so that's why they checked for it. He said that he couldn't see anything like weird about the mucus. It just looked like normal mucus, I guess. That's such a nasty word. And then the second thing that the doctor checked was my cervix, and to my very big surprise, my cervix is slightly effaced. As far as I could understand the doctor, he's not worried at all. It's not like I'm gonna give birth right now, and this doesn't really have to mean anything, but he did say that since my body is starting to prepare already, he definitely doesn't think I'm gonna pass my due date. And he also said that even though I'm not on bed rest or anything like that, I should not be doing any heavy lifting, and I also shouldn't have sex without a condom. And I thought at first that he meant because of like bacteria and stuff, but he said that it's actually because of the prostaglandin or something like that, that it can start labor. That's why one of the like old wives' tales to get labor started is to have sex. That's because of the sperm and the prosta stuff in the sperm. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting it at all, because I've kind of set my mind to that we are super prepared this time, and we're prepared early, and therefore Theo's probably gonna get here super late. But again, the doctor said that no, that's not likely to happen now that your body's starting the process already. So no heavy lifting. Fortunately, I am not working out right now. I haven't worked out in months. The only thing that I'm doing is pretty much walks, and I made sure to ask him, are walks okay? Are long walks okay? And he said, yeah, that's fine. It's just don't do any heavy lifting. That's basically the big thing that he told me not to do. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I don't know if they want to check me again. He didn't say anything about it, but I'm assuming that I'm gonna go back in a few weeks and they're gonna check the cervix again, just to see if it's even more effaced. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. But I think that's gonna have to be it for today's vlog, or today's video, because this is way too long already. Please like this video. Whoa! I forgot the belly. Of course you need to see the belly. Wait, I just need to put you up on something so you get to the right height. That was a close one, but here is the belly from the front and from the side and from the other side. And now I can end the video. Please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of our daily vlogs, and we will see you tomorrow. Hej då!